Okay, Dad, it's time. You've got everything planned out. It's time to go up and do some skiing with your kids and your wife. And you are ready to go. You are excited. You got all the gear. You got all the stuff, including a lot of the things that we've talked about on this series. But are you ready? When was the last time you skied? How comfortable are you on the slopes? This is one thing that we often overlook, but could be incredibly important and make or break your experience, because if you're not comfortable, your kids won't be. So let's discuss your comfort level skiing on the slopes while you're getting ready for your trip. Hey, welcome to Hyper Academy. My name is Ryan Fields-Spack. It is a ruthless world out there. How do you stand up and step out? You do it by getting your mind right, and that is what Hyper Academy is here to discuss today. We focus on dads and making sure that you and I can be better fathers for our children, better husbands to our wives, and having all that fun in between. And today we're talking on our continual series about skiing with your family and your kids and how to have the best experience possible. We've got a ton of things talking about gear, talking about food and snacks. Today though, we're talking about you. How do you feel on the slopes? And do a real good, solid reckoning of when was the last time I skied? How did I feel when I skied? And did I have a good comfort level with it? What's interesting about that is if you have everything right, but you get on the slopes and you feel uncomfortable yourself, that can easily be seen by your kids. It's like blood in the water for sharks, right? If they feel your uncomfort level, they're absolutely going to rise to that occasion and feel uncomfortable and nervous themselves. So it's something to definitely think about and check yourself and think, well, gosh, if I don't necessarily feel comfortable now, what can I do to improve upon that so I can replicate that for my kiddos when we're all out on the slopes together? And there's a couple things that you can do. The first, just get back out on the slopes. Get a feel for things. Maybe it's been a little bit of rusty and you want to get back out on the slopes and get a good feel for it. Make sure that you have a good foundation, you can stop really consistently, and that you have a good ability to turn and see the mountain. If you're feeling good like that, you should be just fine. The other option, if you feel like you just need a little bit of a refresher, take a lesson. The ski instructors out there are absolutely fantastic these days. Yes, it can be a bit of expense, but it can be very beneficial from a long-term practice perspective to get yourself focused and ready to go so that you can impart some of that knowledge that you learned from the ski instructor on your kids and save the money there, right? So take a ski lesson. If you're up for a couple days or if you're close enough to the mountains where you can just take a day for yourself, take a ski lesson, bring a couple buddies up to a 4-person group thing that'll really bring the price down. That's something that's absolutely beneficial for you. So that's definitely something to think about. You'll want to look into it. But don't be the hero. You don't have to be a great skier to get your kids up skiing. And there's a lot of different things that you can do to just say, listen, this is a focus day on you. And if your kids are just getting started, oftentimes Keystone is a great example. There are magic carpet rides that are right at the base of the mountain where you can walk up the magic carpet with them and then walk down the mountain to help your kids learn to ski. So you're not fighting the skis on your own, as well as helping to fight to make your kids learn the art of skiing itself. So don't be afraid. The lifties will be happy to let you walk up with them, and then you can walk down while you're assisting them to ski. There's a lot of things you can do with that too. And then finally, one of the things that is so frustrating about skiing with your kids are all of the different factors that come about. Kids are hungry, they're cold. You're having to deal with some of the challenges of the people around you. Maybe your wife is a little frustrated, right? All of these things can compound on one another. And one of the most important things you can do is breathe. Sometimes even meditate ahead of time so that you can be able to focus better. One of the things we really focus on in this channel is how to improve your mindset. And I've got a link in the description below that talks about a great, quick 10-second way to lower your pulse, lower your blood pressure, improve upon your ability to focus so that you don't allow those challenges to compound and get really frustrated. If you're interested in that, I've got a totally free one-page guide. You can get that in the link in the description below. Anyway, what do you do to help improve upon your ability to feel comfortable and confident on the mountain? By all means, put it in the comments. This is a great community of us dads to help improve upon our ability to be that great dad in our family and that great husband. Would love to hear your thoughts. And I hope you come back for some of our other tips and tricks from the skiing side of the house if you're getting ready for that big trip. Hope you're doing well. Talk to you soon. Thanks.